What's going on, Ann Arbor? Pete Cunningham with you after the round of 16 is finally over. Joined, of course, with me is Bob Gross. And the last two games of the round of 16 were some sort of exciting ones. Japan versus Paraguay, probably the most exciting 0-0 game that you'll ever watch. Went into PKs, and Paraguay emerges.
Spoken like a true soccer fan, 0-0, give me a break. This game actually was fairly entertaining, especially towards the end. I mean, if you'd have told me at the start that Japan was going to go to shootouts, I'd have put my mortgage on the Samurais pulling this one out. They've been so good with the free pieces. But, one bad strike and they're out of this tournament. Shout out to Honda Kaseki, the baddest man in Japan. After the miss, he steps up there, just cold-blooded, puts it down the middle. Great finishing on that PK, but Japan's going home.
That was the cold-bloodedest thing I've ever seen. He just went straight down the middle of the goal and said, yeah, I know where you're going, because, like you said, baddest man in Japan. So did you get your hair cut before or after?
That'd be after the game, and thank you, AnnArbor.com left a big tip on the company dollar.
Oh no, that's going to fly. All right, on to the next game, Portugal versus Spain, and Spain is going to be the opponent of Paraguay because they emerge with a 1-0 victory. What do you know? Portugal plays like crap, and Spain comes out and dribbles around and possesses the ball and eventually scores, and Portugal does nothing to counter. Way to go.
Yeah, you gotta want a little bit more firepower out of Portugal, especially for the Battle of the Iberian Peninsula. 7 goals against North Korea, 0 against the rest of their opponents, which would be the Ivory Coast, Brazil, and now Spain. They're arch rivals. I mean, you got a weapon like Cristiano Ronaldo, and you're not going to unleash the beast. I mean, when are you? That said, tip the cap to the Spaniards. They looked really good today. The Portuguese, as bad as the Portuguese offense has been, their defense has been just as good. I mean, they're tough, and it was a 10-touch possession, which finally put them over the top to get that goal. Really good stuff by the Spaniards, and once they got up a goal, I mean, the way they possessed the ball, tantalizing to say the least.
Hard for me to give too much credit for someone beating Portugal. Way to go, Portugal. 7 goals versus North Korea, 0 against 3 legitimate opponents. That's like getting the cross-eyed kid out in dodgeball, and then when his big brother comes to get you, hiding in the corner. Seriously? Dolly Parton on in the background, our intern's having a little trouble concentrating on the task at hand. Gonna have to cut his pay again. Alright, anyway, no picks today because there's no games tomorrow. But just a little update on the AnnArbor.com challenge pool. Give you the leaders. Leading the way is FIFA Tevet, and he is ahead, and he has Brazil and Spain in the final. So FIFA Tevet's looking pretty good, looking like he might get that AnnArbor.com swag and the free drink, the gentleman's agreement for a free drink from everyone in the group if he wins. But coming in second place and in pretty good position, our man Bob Gross with Team Ruud van Nistelrooy.
That's right. Told you earlier I know nothing. I know a little bit. And, yeah, happy to be sitting in second place right where I want to be.
6-way tie for 14th isn't bad either, is it?
Yeah, that's not too bad. Who's that?
This guy.
Oh, expert analysis right there.
So now that you actually do have a day off and won't be spending your whole day watching soccer, you probably shouldn't have been doing that anyway, but some of us have been, myself included. So here's some things that you can do instead of watching the games. You can play soccer. Apparently it's been pretty nice these past couple of weeks.
Wouldn't know anything about that.
All right, you can go swimming. There's lakes all around Michigan, and none of them have oil in them. Why don't you jump in? They're not frozen this time of year. And this one is probably the most popular one that you should do. Go to work.
Yeah, speaking of, you got fired like a week and a half ago, right?
Keys still work.
Mail?
On to mail today, and I believe you got one there, Bob.
Yeah, we've had a lot of readers thank us or actually curse us out for losing money for them during our picks, but that in mind, they actually still want more, and other than just day of games, they want us to project. They want us to pick winners. We feel you on that one. Tomorrow, tune in for the official AnnArbor.com Bracketology edition. We're going to break down the final Elite 8, pick winners for each one, do a little prognosticating. Should be a good time.
Breaking it down, Adam Schefter style. All right, so on to the next mail we got from Ron. Ron was sipping on the haterade, and he says, now that the U.S. has officially been sent home to play golf, could ABC please relegate TV coverage to some other channel, say Versus, and resume normal programming that might be of interest to U.S. viewers? Hate to break it to you, Ron, but Saturday's U.S. vs. Ghana game garnered 19.4 million viewers across the U.S. Now, just to put that in perspective, that's about 1 million more people than tuned in to the final round of the Masters. Heard of that tournament? Like we said, tune in tomorrow and we'll give you a bracketology, break it down, what we think is going to happen in the quarterfinals. Of course, judged on where we're at in the pool, you shouldn't listen to me and just listen to the expert over here. But anyway, we'll give you both of our opinions. And as always, if you want to email us, we're still going to be doing videos even during the little break. So contact us at petercunningham@annarbor.com. That's petercunningham@annarbor.com. As always, I'm Pete Cunningham. He's Bob Gross. Haven't fired the intern yet. We're out.